Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays, everyone! Welcome to this very special Christmas video. What I have for you today is not just one, but three very healthy and incredibly tasty Christmas dessert recipes. Time to taste everything. Let's try this one. I can't believe all these sweets you see here are actually healthy. Yes, eating healthy really is the cornerstone to a better kidney health. But sometimes I really wish we didn't have to avoid everything containing sugar, especially during the holidays. Well, today I'm going to show you that there is a solution, and maybe from now on celebrating the holidays won't be a choice between your health and the foods you like most. Is this even possible? Let's see. Let's start immediately with our first recipe. Come here. That's it. And it is, are you ready? Gingerbread cookies. It's not really Christmas without gingerbread cookies. And I work very hard to turn this cookie into a healthy recipe. Oh. I can smell the ginger and cinnamon. It wasn't easy. You know, the classic gingerbread cookie recipe is full of sugar, butter, and other unhealthy ingredients. My recipe is totally different. This is a no sugar, low GI, and low potassium version of the gingerbread cookie recipe. I can tell you it was not easy to get this result. This is not a recipe you can find anywhere else. I had to replace first sugar with a sweetener suitable for baking. Sugar is what makes biscuits unhealthy. In this recipe, there is going to be no refined sugar. What I'm using in this special recipe is stevia-based sweetener made for baking. We're also not going to use butter in this recipe. Butter is not healthy. First, it's dairy, so it's full of phosphorus. Then, it's full of saturated fats. What can we use then? Well, no trans fat margarine. Margarine tops butter when it comes to heart health. This is soy-based actually, so I can't believe this is not unhealthy. Also, margarine is low in phosphorus and potassium. Very good. The other important substitution that will make our recipe healthy is applesauce instead of molasses. I know, this will alter the taste a bit, but molasses is potassium-rich sugar. Okay, first we need 1 2/3 cups all-purpose flour or 200 grams, 2/3 cup of whole wheat flour or 85 grams, 1 tablespoon ground ginger, 1 teaspoon cinnamon, half teaspoon ground nutmeg, half teaspoon baking soda, and then we're going to use 125 grams of margarine, 1/3 cup or 100 grams applesauce unsweetened, and 1 egg. Now guys, the original recipe calls for half cup or 100 grams of sugar. We will use a stevia-based sweetener, a lot healthier. Consider that if you use a sweetener, you will use a smaller amount of product. According to the package of the sweetener I'm using, the right amount is 40 grams of sweetener every 100 grams of sugar, as you can see here. Double check the label of the sweetener you use. It has to be safe for baking, and it has to tell you how much sweetener you need to replace the sugar. Now, stevia alone won't cut it when it comes to baking, because you also need volume, not just sweetness. This sweetener I am using today contains erythritol and stevia. I don't know if you have watched my video about sweeteners, but erythritol is a sugar alcohol. Actually, erythritol is supposed to be the most gentle of the sugar alcohols out there. It typically doesn't cause the gastrointestinal upset that other sugar alcohols do. Studies have shown that erythritol is typically well tolerated, even in large amounts. Now, this sweetener can be baked up to 160 degrees Celsius, which is 320 degrees Fahrenheit. It's a lower temperature than what you usually bake at, which is also better when using margarine. So I'm going to use 30 grams of sweetener. This is 2.5 tablespoons. You can find the complete ingredient list and the nutritional values in the description. Now, let's make it! Preheat the oven to 320 Fahrenheit or 160 degrees Celsius. Combine flours and spices and baking soda in a medium bowl. Mix it well and set aside. Beat the margarine, sweetener, the eggs, and the apple sauces in a large bowl with electric mixer until blended. Beat in flour mixture gradually until well combined. Okay, let's now make 2 bowls. Here, and let's cover them. Let's put in the fridge for 1 hour. Here it is. Flatten each bowl into a disc. Use a cookie cutter to cut out shapes. Here it is. They're ready. Let's put it inside the bowl. Here we go. Ta-da! And let the cookies cool. Now for the icing, we're going to use dark chocolate. You know how much I love dark chocolate. It's a healthy food that really feels like a treat. Especially healthy if you use 85% dark chocolate. So I'm going to use a pan of simmering water, a bain-marie, and allow the chocolate to melt. Ta-da! Done! Okay, I've also made gingerbread cookies with a more traditional recipe, with sugar and butter. Do they look the same? What do you think, guys? And this one is the healthy one. It's the healthy version with no sugar, low potassium, and phosphorus version. Do they look the same? So guys, which one is going to taste better? The healthy one or the traditional one? I will test them at the end of the video. Don't miss it. Okay, time for our next recipe. Let's see it. Oh, what do we have here? Healthy brownies? Oh, it can't be. Well, actually, this is my recipe for oatmeal brownies. This is a healthy recipe even if it looks so yummy. There is almost no sugar in there and very little flour too. What I've used instead is rolled oats, very healthy. And there's hazelnuts and some whole wheat flour. So no sugar and a lot of healthy ingredients. What are we waiting for? Let's see how it's made. This is a very easy recipe. We need 2.5 cup rolled oats, that's about 220 grams, 3/4 cup all-purpose flour or 100 grams, This recipe calls for 3/4 cup of brown sugar. We're going to replace it with 45 grams or 1/4 cup of this stevia and erythritol sweetener. Then half teaspoon baking soda, 3/4 cup or 180 grams of margarine softened, 1/3 cup of water, about 80 milliliters, 1/3 cup olive oil, 2 eggs, half cup chopped nuts, that's about 75 grams, 3/4 cup cocoa powder or about 75 grams, and half teaspoon of cinnamon.
Let's do it.
And then we're going to mix all these ingredients together inside this bowl. Let's mix, guys, and for last we're going to put the nuts. The oven is already preheated to 320 degrees. Okay, let's put in the oven. It will take about 1 hour. To know if the brownies are ready, insert a toothpick and let's see. If it comes out clean or almost clean, then it's ready. Cool completely for easier cutting.
Wow.
Ready! But there is another recipe I want to show you. Let's see it! Hot chocolate! This one is going to be a lot easier to make than the other recipes, I promise! Also, this is a heart-healthy snack. This hot chocolate is made from 85% dark chocolate, very low in sugar and very healthy for your heart and kidneys. Also, we're not going to use milk. We will use coconut milk instead. Coconut milk will give a creamy taste to our chocolate and it's also rich in nutrients. I also like adding some powdered spices to my hot chocolate. What do we have here? Cinnamon, ginger, nutmeg. Experiment with this and find a combination you like. They all have health benefits. Cinnamon can help lower blood sugar levels. Ginger and turmeric fight inflammation. Okay, let's see how to do it. Start by bringing the coconut milk to boil. Put in a cup a tablespoon of cocoa powder. This is about 7.5 grams of powder. Add the spices you want. Add the coconut milk slowly and stir. Now let's add some dark chocolate. We're not going to use a lot of it because it still contains some sugar. So we now have this steaming hot cup of chocolate. Time to taste everything. I can't believe all these sweets you see here are actually healthy. Now I want to try the oatmeal brownies first. These look amazing, don't you think? Let's taste it. I like it. It tastes a bit less sweet than regular brownies, but I can really taste the hazelnuts. I like it, especially knowing that all the ingredients in this one are healthy. Okay, guys, remember that these recipes are healthy, but it's still better not to overindulge. So I'll just take another bite. Okay, time for some hot chocolate. Let's taste it. This one is really great. Wow, there is no sugar in it. I make this one fairly often and I can tell you it tastes great. It's creamy and tasty. I really like the taste and the smell. Okay, time for the gingerbread cookies. You know, I was a little bit worried about this one because of all those substitutions that I've made, but they turned out pretty well, I think. So this one is the healthy version, and the darker ones are the classic recipe.
So guys, which one is going to taste better? The healthy one or the traditional one?
What I'm going to do now is to test the flavor and consistency against the classic recipe. I make regular gingerbread men every Christmas. It's like a family tradition. So let's try first the regular one. Okay. This is really good. Great taste. A lot of sugar in it. Let's try this one. More crunchy. Almost the same taste. I like it. It's crunchy, I can't believe. It's good. Sorry. Okay. It's a bit drier than the regular one, but well, knowing that there is no sugar here, it's really great. But I like the texture and I really like the flavor. And well, these recipes are healthy not just for your body, they are also comfort food. I mean, it's great knowing that you can have something sweet once in a while without compromising your health. So guys, let me know if you have tried these recipes. Let me know what you think. Okay, wishing you a very Merry Christmas and Happy Holiday season. As usual, keep taking good care of your kidneys and be good to yourself. This is all for today. See you next Tuesday. Thank you for watching.